up, DC? What's going on? We got some married folks in here tonight? Nice. So I'm actually going to tell you about how my marriage happened, aka how my wife made the worst decision of her life. We met on the first day of law school in civil procedure. Not exactly The Notebook. She walked into the classroom and I was like, whoa, that woman is beautiful. So I walked over to her, and because she looked like she might speak some Mandarin, I said, confidently of course, 你很漂亮. Because somehow I thought saying you're beautiful in a foreign language sounded a little less creepy. But to my surprise, she actually took a seat next to me. And because of assigned seating, I had her there the whole semester. Nothing like love through forced proximity. Now, she was way out of my league, but she didn't have a car, so I offered to drive her to campus, even though my place was 3 minutes away and hers was 30. She said, Oliver, are you sure my place is on the way? And I was like, yeah, it's on the way to your heart. In reality, though, it was on the way to Massachusetts. Some guys get friend-zoned. I guess Oliver gets Uber-zoned. Now, after a little bit of time, we did encounter a small problem. She had a boyfriend, and I had a girlfriend. So we made a deal. I'd break up with my partner, and she would break up with hers. So after I held up my side of the bargain, I texted her. I said, is it done yet? And she texted me back, is what done yet? And I said, our deal. And she texted me back, what deal? At that point, I knew who was going to be the better deal lawyer in the family. Always get agreements in writing. Now, one day out of the blue, she invited me over to her place. And I was like, yes, this is it. I combed my hair, I put on way too much Axe body spray, and I showed up to her front door. I opened it and was stunned to see that it was pitch black like this. There was only one chair underneath a spotlight. She said, sit. So I did as I was told very meekly, and she started asking me questions about my dating history while her stenographer was busy taking notes. At this point, I realized I wasn't on a date, I was on the stand. I was nervous, I was sweating, and I was giving inconsistent answers like a corrupt politician at a press conference. After one too many half-truths, she stopped recording and kicked me to the curb. The whole next week, I was heartbroken, and she didn't respond to my 37th text message in a row. So I was panicking, and I thought, you know what will fix this? Jewelry. So I went to the local jeweler, and I spent my life savings on a pair of earrings. I then went to her place, took out the box, and presented it to her. She opened it, looked at the earrings, and said, my ears aren't pierced, you idiot. How could you not know that after all this time? Who knew that getting someone a present could get you even deeper in the doghouse? Now, over the holidays, she went back to China. And she was mad at me, but she did need a ride to the airport. So when we got there, I took a look at her luggage and I said, you're gonna need someone to carry that to China for you, right? And she said, fine. I'll let you be my baggage handler. And when we got to China, I realized I couldn't influence her, but I could influence her friends and family. So every night we went out drinking and singing karaoke. Show me the meaning of being lonely. Woo. And the hangovers were absolutely worth it because her friends and family started to like me and lobby on my behalf. And by the end of the trip, it was official. The Uber driver had been elevated to the boyfriend. Thank you. Thank you, thank you. Yes. The first time I went back to China, I was the suitor. The second time, the boyfriend. And the third time, the husband. It's been a promotion every time. The pay just doesn't change. Now, I know some of you may be wondering why that cute girl over there is with this guy. I say maybe she admired my persistence. Or maybe she just needed a ride. And that's how my wife married her Uber driver. I love you, honey. I need. Thank you, GC.
You could put some joy upon my face. Oh, sunshine in an empty place.